Chris, you're on something called the Back to Work Safely Task Force. That's our next question. What exactly is that?
So what that is a collaboration between Stanislaus County. Keith Boggs is heading it up from there, working with the county health officer and the business community. About 10 business leaders have gotten together, including myself. And what we've done is taken all the different segments of our business economy, and we've created a Back to Work Safely program and profile. What would that look like for each particular segment? What's the best way to greet guests that come in? And how to make sure that they're safely greeted, your vendors, when they come in. How to make sure that your employees are kept at the highest health standards so that, the standard thing that we're all supposed to make sure we're doing, whether it's wearing a mask, washing our hands frequently or using hand sanitizer often, et cetera, to make sure that there's a healthy workplace, pretty much 24/7. So it's been great. We've got that to the county health officer last Tuesday, and moving forward with that, getting ready for the state to, in preparation for its opening.
2 months ago, unemployment was low. Now it is amazingly high. Next question for you. How different is it now, looking for work, than 2 months ago? And give me your biggest tip for those who are looking right now.
Well, the biggest tip for those right now is to really dust off your resume, because you've probably recently been displaced. 3.5 million Californians have been displaced in the last month. Pretty scary. So dust off that resume. Make sure that you're prepared with your social media presence to be looking for work. Reach out to 1, 2, 3, or 4 staffing companies, because they do have a lot of open orders. The biggest difference now with what we're seeing of the high prevalence of the unemployed is there's a lot of activity with the unemployed market where they're really reaching out in various ways to really try and find that next position. So be willing to look differently in the workplace, because what you were doing yesterday may not be applicable today. In fact, may not be applicable ever. So the need to change is probably at its highest point today.
All right, next one quickly, Chris, almost out of time. I'm still thankfully working. How should I be preparing for my next job, the next step? You want to move up in your career. Is that possible right now with so much unsettling going on?
It really is. There's 10,000 baby boomers retiring every day, and honestly, with this COVID-19 situation, I think that number is going up. So there are ways to move up within the organization you're with, or to move across or laterally or even up, because there are positions being vacated as we speak.
All right, Chris Peterson, we thank you so much. Great job tips and kind of surveying the land here as to what's going on. 3.5 million Americans, Californians, out of work out of a population of 40 million. That is steep. Chris, thanks.